Welcome back to Gregtech New Horizons. My machines are all hissing. Actually, I need to break these down and put them back. Wait, output, output, output. Water, water, water. Good. Alright. Like I said, welcome back to Gregtech. My steam will now accumulate more and more, even though it's fully full. Trans rights are human rights. I decided to build a flag so that it's visible at all times on the map. If anyone complains about it, which I highly doubt at this point, because it sure seems like everybody here must know that I'm, like, definitely a progressive person, and also LGBT myself. If anyone complains about it, I'm making it bigger. A road to attack the cultist. No, I just built it out over there. You're complaining about it, Oats? Yeah, you complaining that it's not big enough? Yeah. Anyway, the goal today is to do to start trying to like build up some more stuff. But we're gonna do a few things to start. So one thing we can do now that we're in high voltage, over here in multi-block goals, there's actually this, the reservoir. This is finally the way that we can make infinite water. So we need 4 of these. We're gonna grab 2 buckets. Well, actually, I don't know where I'm gonna put this yet. So you know, I'm gonna put these away. But basically, you put 2 buckets in there, and it acts like an old Minecraft infinite water source. Floating trans flag for the win. Hell yeah. Okay, somewhere around here I was working on, yeah, there it is, stainless steel. You still mixing, or no? I only did... I must have had a 9th one somewhere. Did I put it away? Oh, I got lots of stainless steel to cook up. You know what? Instead of trying to bring over X, Y, or Z amount of oxygen, we're going to do the following. Oh, I'm so weighed down. How do I get into here again? Oh, crap. Alright, fluid auto output, straight up into the thing. We're attaching our oxygen directly in. And stainless steel plus oxygen on a circuit 11, yeah. Oh, that's right, I've got some Canthal ingots that are cooling that I've been working on. There are not too many of them in there, though. We're going to let that go for a while. Basically, the entire time that we're going to be sitting here. And working. Separately... I remember we were going to set up the oil drilling rig. We should do this before I get too far in, because it would be very good for us to be pumping oil while I'm busy doing other stuff. So I said to drill for oil here. Yeah. I could use some more fluid pipe. Not hard to make these days. Just kind of a lot of steel. Let's just see what I gotta do. Let's make... I need large pipe. I need 2... I'm gonna make 4. And then I think I'm just gonna throw the rest of this in the vending machine. Oh, wait. That's fine, it doesn't really matter. I built some more machines while we were gone, and I also... Oh, that's right, I changed around a bunch of things while between sessions. Though I only played like one day. I made a high voltage centrifuge, which is a little odd, you might think, because we have the big multi-block one, but only certain recipes only work inside this. For basic dust processing, the other one is pretty much all fine, but other things I might need this for. I upgraded the alloy smelter, so I now have a high voltage version of it. I made a high voltage extruder and a high voltage bending machine. And so those were the new high voltage machines I did. There's more in the works, but we're not really focused on that today. I also I moved my whole low voltage setup to this corner. As you can see, I have changed some stuff around. So this is the low voltage setup. And as I add new high voltage machines or obsolete certain other ones, this will probably get smaller and smaller. But for now, this is over here. I'm sorry to let everyone know the steam pipe that I kept hitting my head on is no more. It was moved. Pour one out for the steam pipe. And then under here I have just a tiny space to kind of work. No, end of an era. The LP police are after me for this one. Don't worry, I can still accidentally walk on it every now and then. Let's see. So I did that, and I think as certain other stuff obsoletes as well out of the medium voltage, like the extruder is kind of obsoleted as well, but I haven't moved all the molds to the new one. I will also start shrinking down some of the medium voltage and just keeping whatever is like left over, whatever I kind of still need a thing for. That'll keep going. The clean room is functioning. I have the cutting machine in here. I still have the the lenses in here. I did a tiny bit of stuff with it between streams just to kind of process a couple materials. I forget what. I think I just needed to use it because I'd moved like my cutting machine and such into there. There was something I needed to do. Anyway, and I processed a whole bunch of other ores. I went and dug up apatite and tricalcium phosphate because I needed to get phosphorus dust for some of what we do. And I don't have a good way to show it off, but I set up the something called the ruby juice loop. That is a thing in medium voltage here to basically get chrome out of ruby. You get a lot of chrome out of it, and then honestly, I've got tons of alumina dust right now too. I need to... Oh, I was processing some cryolite at some point. I think it's all left over in here. Yeah. I'll just leave it there for now. But basically, I'm going to use that to process the alumina into a whole bunch of aluminum. And, what else have I done? Interesting. That was kind of it for stuff I did the other day. I think now, like I said, we're going to do, go set up the oil drilling. And, oh, right, I was grabbing these because I need to make the long-distance fluid pipelines. Molten tin. Okay. How long does it take to make these? 30 seconds? So for like 15 seconds. Molten tin. 24. Oh, that's polyethylene. Let me pull that out. Oh, it was only 9 per thing. Alright, well, I've got some more steel plate hanging around. That's fine. And, so let me grab the rest of this. I'm going to need... I need a maintenance hatch. Okay, so I need to grab a maintenance hatch. And some input and outputs. I also need solid steel casing. I have the solid steel casing. Do I have a spare maintenance hatch? I don't think I've made any spares. I have an input bus. Does it need an input bus? Yeah. Input bus. And output hatch. Also I'm gonna need... Oh, I need an energy hatch to go on this thing. I guess I can do a 2 amp low voltage, but I don't think that's... I don't think I want that. I think I want it to be stronger. Uh, 1x MV plus any base casing. So I do need to make a turbo combustion generator and a MV hatch. So let's do that as fast as we can. Oh, that's dynamo hatch. Energy hatch. MV energy hatch. Do I still have some ultra low voltage ICs? I do. Good. And 2 lubricant cells, or 2,000 lubricant inside there. I have the cells. Copper cable, medium voltage coils, MV hull. Do I have an MV hull? Yes. These coils, medium voltage coil, fine aluminum wire and magnetic steel. I'm doing 2 of these. Oh. This probably went into the machines. Yeah. Oh, there's more. That's just gonna go. It's also gonna eat through a lot of my fuel, which is why we gotta go and set this up. Voltage assembly machine. 2 lubricant and a copper cable. And the MV pump. Gotta make another MV pump. Motor and rotor. Nope. Extruder. Why don't you make things at, why don't you make more of things? Bigger, capacity of things. because I just don't think about it. I'm not very good at that. Alright, pump, we gotta make the maintenance hatch. I think I need all that. Four, five? Did all those come out of my inventory? I think they did. Yeah. Okay. So I think... Oh, we need the hatch. No, I need the output hatch. Input, output. Probably the medium voltage output hatch. Copper tank and a machine hull with some methylene. Do I have a copper tank? No. Medium hull. Alright, what's the easiest ways to make these things? Double plate and some glass? Alright. And it's the same recipe except for the circuit, so circuit 2. Nope, circuit 4. Oh no, I'm making the tank first, that's right. And then the machine hatch is 2 polyethylene. Oh wait, I have some of this in here already. Now this is on 2. Alright, that'll take a few seconds. Oh, I'm gonna need a turbo combustion generator. Not turbo, I'm gonna need a, well, I mean, I could use a turbo. I could transform up. That seems ill-advised. No, but I would need 2. Okay. I think I just need a medium voltage. We're gonna get to the beautifying at some point soon. Whatever we want to do there. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm doing with my my proclaimed beautification projects. Oh, right. Big gears. Man, I hate how they get stuck in there. I don't understand. Okay. Hull. And now I can make this guy one more circuit. Good circuit and a copper. Okay. And then we also need to take some of this with us. Grab the chisel. Because it is raining right now. And we are not allowed to build... these machines will all explode if, you know, if it's raining on them. So let's go to where I said we should drill. Well, it is the best place. Like, maybe right here. The machine itself is a 3x3. Okay. It's also kind of tall. How tall is it? It's like 7 tall? Alright, let's put some lights up around it. Oh wait, actually, we should really make it a little wider. Should have brought some ladders with me. It's not too far. I'll just bring them all. No harm. So y'all didn't get to see me do the first pipeline. Now you'll get to see me do the second. Thought about setting this up while I was, you know, playing on my own, but part of it was like, oh, I'll show people, and then the other part was just I'm not doing it right now. So let's see. I'm gonna take this leg out. I'm gonna tear the leg down there. Because I want to expand this out just a little bit more so that I have an overhang to place like my power generation and other cables under. Oh, I didn't bring cables with me. Oh, that's okay, because I'm gonna line this up right against the I'm going to line it up right against the energy hatch. So that's not actually... I don't need to worry about cabling. So, thank you. It needs... What is the bottom hatch? The bottom middle is the maintenance. I don't know about that. I don't think that that's right. It's not exactly... I think you can put the maintenance wherever you want. So... We're gonna put it there. The rig itself goes there. And you know what? We're gonna have to come back in a sec. I gotta go sleep this off. Because there's no way I'm setting this up in the dark with things coming after me. I do not want it to be exploded. Oh, I think... How did I have a second maintenance hatch? Did I actually have that? Did I build a second one? Maybe I had one and I didn't notice. Oh, fine, though. Or, it's fine, though. I don't mind. It'll just give me an extra one to hold on to. I think an Enderman left me that gift. Oh, oh god, hello. This is right next to my redstone mine. Okay, output hatch. Output hatch has to be on a corner. Input bus can afford to be there. And the energy hatch there. That's the last machine casing. 1, 2, 3. And then it's frame boxes. Are you complete? Update structure. Does the maintenance really have to be on the bottom? Maybe it does. I don't think it needed to be on the bottom. I'm gonna trade it out again. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Right click on that. Alright, so it's off because it doesn't have any power, which is fine. Oh, I didn't bring any fuel for this thing. That's the one thing I didn't do. Alright, well, I'll come back to that. Input bus. pipe goes in. And frankly, we'll just... let's see. Oh, I don't know how high up my pipe is. I want to just connect it to there. Also, where is my... Which one is it on? Okay, it's right in the center, basically, like right here. Maybe like one more? It's fine. It'll survive. Oh, I'm definitely low. Oh, am I gonna go right through the tree that I've left on my base? No, I'm gonna go around it. So these fluid pipes can actually be, like, they can be snaked around a whole bunch. They don't have to be, like, perfectly straight. Or, like, go straight for a long period of time. Like, you can kind of snake them a bit. And then what I'll do here is I'll break that. So now I have a continuous one going that way. I'm gonna go grab some fuel before I use it all. And then I don't think I'm going to do it right now, but because it's going to take a little bit more time. But I'll want to set up that electrolyzer loop that I've talked about in the past for my... Oh! I need the fluid pipeline... I need the fluid pipeline thing. I don't think I grabbed that off of my old setup, so let's go grab it now. Yeah, I did not pick that up. I thought I picked up all of this. I guess I didn't. I could tear down the whole pipeline, but I don't really want to take the time. At least not on stream. Oh, I remember. I was originally I left it there because I was considering drilling in that area until we discovered that it was completely barren for underground fluids. Ooh, I'm also going to need to get a chunk loader over here. Because I think it's a little far away. Connected to output. Alright. You're gonna hang out in there. And you shut down. Now why are you shutting down? Not enough energy. Does it require 2? No. Oh, oops. I didn't have this turned around. It wasn't pointing inward. There we go. So let's run back. I gotta go do one more thing by putting down a chunk loader in there. But we should see... We should eventually start to see some oil coming through. Oh, you know what it is? The pipeline hasn't... The mining pipe probably hasn't extended down far enough. Why am I slowed? Oh, I'm too hungry? What am I eating? I'm eating something that's causing me... Oh, I'm having purple drink. Let's see, chunk loaders. Where did I store those? Oh, in there. That's not where I would have thought to look for them, so I'm going to move them over to here. I need one of these. And I haven't used these, but I'm thinking about it real quick. There's a... No, it's not here. It's protecting... Getting around without dying? Yeah. Monster repellators. Repellators. Oh, I should explain these. So apparently, it just pushes monsters away. It can work without power, but it has higher ranges with power. And really, if I just slap one of these down inside there, it'll push all monsters away. So you know what? That'll do. I need to make 3 emitters. I have the stuff in here for it, except the brass rod. Circuits. Oh, I'm actually almost out of low voltage circuits. You know what? I guess I'm gonna have to do this later. I'm not going to have enough, they don't have any hanging around in here, no. I'm not going to have enough low voltage circuits, and I don't really want to make one more right now, because we're about to unlock a recipe that gets us way more of them. So, yeah, I guess we'll come back to that. Alright. Let me... I don't need these. We're gonna sleep one more time, then go take this anchor over. And then, we're gonna start whatever the heck we're doing. I think... Let's start planning. I think one thing we can do is we could maybe get the animals a nicer place to live. I think I also want to build a building out back. Kind of where I've been having my my slime trees so far. I think I might need to expand the base too, like go further in a given direction. And then other things I'm thinking of as well. Let's see. I'll put that there. Yeah, there's oil going through. Hello. Yeah, I am. That's what I'm always doing when I'm streaming.
Yeah.
What do you think I was doing?
I need opinions on this.
What is... Oh, is this the soup?
Yes, I just need to know if it's too thick.
That seems about right for what I would expect on a like a cheddar soup.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's a little thick.
It needs more salt.
More... What? More salt? No, I don't think it needs more salt. I think the flavor on it's fine. But yeah, I could see it. I could see it being a little thinner. I don't want to eat soup on stream. It'd make too much noise. But I appreciate it. Okay, well this is working. What else? That'll go, and it should be sending oil back to the house. These chandeliers also exist, and they do something very similar. They push monsters away, or it prevents spawns. It doesn't push them away; it prevents spawns. I hope people are still around. Chat hasn't updated in like 20 minutes. Maybe no one had anything to say, which is fine. It just seemed like there were a bunch of people in here earlier, so I was a bit confused. Let's clean this inventory and figure out what we're doing. Which one is the one that I put? Ah, there. Okay. Oh, wait. Where's Ogre Tail? I got bags to open. Alright, you are still here. Good. Alright, I've got a MV bag. Vacuum tubes and... Damn, I just used up all my vacuum tubes. Farm blocks. That's the fish chest. Alright, loot bags. For 4 for HV. That's a lot of empty canisters. Huh. Alright. Those are for oxygen and such, I think. Item filters, item conduits. More item filters and more item conduits. Some resistors and gold seeds. Ooh. Excellent. Alright. So, let me turn off the pumps. I'm thinking... The one thing I've been throwing around in my mind is... Oh yeah, since we put this clean room here, this whole space is smaller than it once was. One thing I've been thinking about is a centralized power generation room. Because right now we kind of just have like the main fuel creation being done in over there. But I feel like a central power supply would be decent somewhere. I also know I'm gonna need to start building some distillation towers eventually. We're not ready to do that just yet. But when we do, I'm gonna want to build one that's pretty tall. It's gonna take a load of stainless steel, like way more than we've used for anything else. But that's because we're gonna need to make a full height one at some point. It's a lot of stainless steel and a lot of stuff to go with it, but it needs to be 12 blocks tall, basically. So I'm thinking one thing to do would be to expand outwards further and flatten landscape, whatever I need to do. Because I think I do want to do that. It's on my mind. Other things, I know I definitely want to make some kind of, like, magic area. I need some place to do Thaumcraft. We haven't touched upon it at all, but it is a portion. It's going to hold a bunch of little things inside it, locked behind research and doing other bits and pieces. So we do want to do that at some point. I just don't know where I want to do it yet. I like the idea of doing it somewhere with nature. I like the idea of a wizard tower kind of thing, like up in a tree or whatever. Like use elevator blocks to get up to it. But I don't know because it takes a lot of space at times. So it would have to be like a real big wizard tower, and I don't know if I've got that kind of build in me right now. We could start small. We could start small by like trying to make a better coop for these poor animals. Maybe that's something to do. What if I, like... No, you know what? Oh, something I need to do, or I just need to put away. I need to put this drop filter away so that I don't void out all of the dirt that I'm going to be moving around. That's my diamond mine. What if I do... Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh no, there goes Jelly. Shoot. I can fetch them back. I'll get her. Got her. Jellied. So I sealed it up because my thought is maybe I can put maybe I can put a little better coop or barn or something over here. And then the entrance to the diamond mine instead will just be right over here. What do I have? I have a lot of redwood. I have cherry wood. Very bright red. Maybe too bright. I got dark wood. Do I want a blue a blue barn? I could just do it out of oak. I've got a lot of oak. I don't think that I want to say the dark wood plank doesn't look as good. Yeah, it doesn't look as nice. Kind of got a heavy contrast to it. The log looks decent. I want to slice up some of that. Get out of here. I should get my not lumber axe, because otherwise I'm gonna accidentally tear that thing down at some point. Okay. Very basic. I need stairs. That's what I need. Do I have more oak stairs laying around? I don't think so. So there's the mine. One more time. We return to the Greg mines, yes. And me attempting any semblance of decent build. It's quite a nice little cabin for Gunk and friends. It is bigger than my house, come to think of it. You know what? I'm gonna need the rest of this cut up too, I'm sure. Oh. When did that happen? You know what? I think I'm just gonna chop down this jungle tree. Oh. You gonna chop the rest down? Oh, don't tell me you're gonna be... It's supposed to chop the whole thing. I mean, it's fine, I can do it manually, but... Oop. Yeah, I need... I definitely need the rest of what I chopped, or what I cut up, sliced up. I'm not even sure if it's done. Oh, it is. There was a mod pack I remember, that felled tree setting I absolutely loved, but I got rid of the pack because it's too frustrating, never able to find it again. Well, the tree does normally chop down, I'm just not sure what caused it to not grow. Or not do that this time. But it does normally. Oh, I just realized I don't want it to be fully... I want it to have, some shape to it. I guess I'm going to use these temporarily to just offset my A-frame. Oh, I can just go up against the back wall here. That's right. Do I have more fencing? I think that would look nice. Any in here? Yes. Oh, plenty. Oh, and I also need to put the gate on. It'd be nice if it stretched into the stair block, but it does not. Whoop. Very basic little thing. I got some wheat up here, and I got some wheat up here, and I got some wheat over here. Oh, I have a lot of wheat over there. Never mind. That's good. I want some wheat. The gunk house, no space. Oh, more space than ever. I didn't have a good way to describe that. Let's put a few things away because I've suddenly gotten a lot in my inventory. You still assembling? Oh, I'm out of wheat, or I'm out of string there. But that's fine. Let's wood pulp goes in there. The sugar cane goes... Currently it's in a chest over here. Hi, Delta Fiend. Well, this is something. It's not much, but it's something. Enrichment, hey, food and playtime in the same package. I'm gonna actually make a few more bundles because I think it'll look better. It's like on the cusp of looking right, but it just needs a bit more. Put the fences away. This chest needs to be expanded at some point. One more diamond upgrade. Honestly, this quarried stone should probably get out of here. And then move some of this other colored wood that I'm not using yet. I was going to throw this back into the assembler. Let those keep going. Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of quarried stone already in there. I can probably get rid of this Naga stone. I don't think I can do anything with it other than turn it in for Naga eggs. Oh, I can make stairs out of it. Oh boy. Naga stone head is nothing. Mushroom. Recently started playing Minecraft again, helping to test a mod pack for server. A friend's playing open after they move. I don't understand most of it yet, but it's neat so far. Oh yeah? It's fun to test stuff. It's fun to play around with these things. don't think I need this lower hang. I think that looks better. There we go. Actually. These ones on the bottom should be facing directly up. Oh, you could just stand to not be down there anymore. Enrichment hay. And the top of the thing is dark, but that's okay, because none of these are solid blocks. The most confusing thing about the mod pack is figuring out why this monochrome swamp keeps randomly inflicting darkness on me. Darn thing surrounds my entire spawn area. I'm not sure. It totally depends on what the mod is. They are taking to the enrichment hay so well. Finally, I've enriched the lives of my thing. Wow, we have filled this very quickly. That went from 0 to full. What I should really consider doing is putting a super tank underneath it. Oh, actually, yeah, I should probably... Oh. Because I just realized... Oh, shoot, I did this in the past. I had this all set up in my other world. Let me run up my other world, because there's a thing that I want to do in here. Basically, I had it set up in my other world to automatically turn off the... to try and automatically turn off the drill, the oil drilling rig, when it gets too full. Or, well, no, when it fills up and it doesn't have any more room to pump. I should consider doing this. Do I have... I have one of the robot arms I need. I need some trash cans. Ender pearl and iron plate, that's easy. Do I have iron plates still hanging around? No, I think sure. Gonna need 2 of these. Nope, I have made a box. I have made a weird box. I can make an industrial panel with that. That's fine, but that's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's my other world. Let's pop it on. And load it up. so my other world. Where is my pump? Where did I move it? It used to be over here, but I moved it to somewhere else. Oh, it's just right outside. Did I bother setting up the machine controller cover? Yes, I did. Machine controller cover. So what is it looking to do? Ah, the output hatch has a fluid detector cover on it. Oh, and I think I had it. I think I've disabled it. But basically, the way this works is this fluid detector cover, when it hits the fluid threshold inside, will send out a pulse to this, which will disable when it'll like disable when it gets the thing. I might not have actually set these back up when I moved this, but that's the idea behind it. So let's hop back to the route to our other world, our current world. Do I have a fluid detector cover? I don't think that I've made one or been gifted one. I think I'd have seen it. Weighted pressure plate, iron plate, and tin or alloy. Or lead. How do I make the weighted plates? Steel spring, iron plate. Okay. Do I have steel spring? No. Steel spring is a long steel rod in the bending machine. 2 steel rods in the forge hammer. Okay. Did I put the forge hammer back up? Yeah, no, that's the fluid solidifier. Did I bother to put it back up at all? I don't think I did. I think I still have a steam one here? Yeah, I do. And then we bend this. And I get a couple of plates. And then it's 2 in 1. Okay. And then 1 more plate and some tin. On circuit 1. Make one of these, and then I have a machine controller cover still hanging around. Actually, is it still sitting on... I think I got 2 of them. Yeah, I do. I can pull it off of here. So I had actually thrown a machine controller cover on this forge hammer a while back because I was trying to use it for something and ended up not really doing so in the end. Let me see. So what I would end up doing... Let's go to the other side. Whoa, gender. Yeah. I put that up because I wanted to. It's always visible on the map. And as I said at the start of the stream, if anyone complains about it, I'm gonna make it bigger. Ow. Asshole. Okay, so fluid output, fluid detector cover is going to point towards there, and machine controller cover is probably pointing toward that. So the idea is disable with redstone. No. Enable with. I turned it off. Not enough fluid output space. Oh, does this thing automatically... Does it automatically not, go? Okay, so it's set to off. And then the idea is when this finally empties, then it would stop. Well, that's odd, because originally the fluid drilling rig, if it fills up, it seems like the stream's frozen. Oh, shit! I forgot to switch back to, sorry. I forgot to switch back to the, I have my other game open. Sorry, everybody. Okay. All you missed was me crafting some stuff, but that was an amateur mistake. I didn't mean to have the thing still frozen. Oops. Undying the Undying. Hello. Yeah, no, I had the other version, my old world, still open, and I forgot to toggle it off. That's why it was frozen, quote unquote. Still going in the background. But anyway, so what I just did was I installed a fluid detector cover on here, along with a machine controller cover. And it seems like, well, I'm surprised to find that it seems like it automatically stops. I don't know what I'm being asked. Let's see. I need a circuit. We need to make a robot arm. Oh, I need more tin. Throw that in there. I need 1, 2, 3, and then one of these needs to be a pump. I just need a small steel gear. Where did these rods come from? Oh, did I not switch out the thing? No. We get a real, or another one in there. Alright. And then the circuit. Now I've got 2 arms. Okay. Turns out it's a bot. Yeah, that's too bad, because Undying the Undying is a pretty good username. Or something, I don't know what they said. I had to Google what they told me to say. I don't know. It's a bit weird, but I trust the judgment. It's a good username. Too bad it's taken by a questionable source. Alright. Let me, one more time, I'm going to switch over to the other stream, or to the other world. Okay. So what we need to do, what we're in here for is, I need to set up, or I need to look at how I did my setup here. And I know I already messed up one of these things, but let me just... So, here's the chem reactor. This is taking... When these come out the top, this is taking the hydrogen... oh, is it 2 robot arms? Oh, I've got these with high voltage robot arms. Do I have it up on here too? Oh, I do. Probably for speed. I don't have the capacity to make a whole bunch of high voltage robot arms just yet. But I guess I can start with something. Okay, it's... So I need an arm. So the idea is so I haven't really used robot arms in the past, but robot arms will grab out of specific slots in the machines, and I don't know. Their numbers are not like explained, so you kind of just have to like guess. And after enough like guessing around in here, I discovered that slot 7 is this one and slot 8 is this. So the idea is the process here is going to take, we're supposed to take, messed it up. This is supposed to be slot 7, and this is supposed to be slot 8. The idea is it sends it sends the hydrogen cell back through here and then throws away the sulfur, because I don't need infinite supplies of sulfur. So let me go back to the other world and actually switch the camera properly again. So in this scenario, and I realize now I'm going to need more robot arms. At least I suppose I can do it for the, I can probably just get away by doing it over here for now. Let me pop this up. This is the conveyor module. Probably not going to need a conveyor module on there. Or maybe I do. Actually, I might need the conveyor module on there still. Electrolyzer. We're going to need to grab some copper cabling. And I might need to make another generator, but I'm not sure yet. And a trash can, which we will put here. Actually, I think I got to get rid of the top distillery. Yeah, I think the only way for me to get this to work is I gotta get rid of the top distillery. So let's pick up the stuff that was inside it. And, well, I guess we'll repurpose that cable. I need 2 item pipes. Don't need to be strong or very big. Because it doesn't really matter. They're not automatically outputting. And then I need to install 1 robot arm here and 1 here. This arm facing north it's an export on 8, and then this one up on top is an export on 7. So what should happen, let's test. Should be able to do like 2 hydrogen in here. That pops in, and it should get exported eventually. Probably want a much faster conveyor, so let's just speed this along. Those both go in there, and the electrolyzer electrolyzes the thing. Oh no, it's backwards. The machine is backwards for that? Hydrogen. Oh god. So wait, so now it's slot 8 I want to go up, and slot 7 I want to go back, or go to trash? We gotta try it again. Okay, so what went where? No, it's backwards. Damn it. I avoided the hydrogen. Okay. I'm not sure. But I guess we'll try this one more time. So grab that. And just have to wait. I mean, I guess if it pops over here, this machine's gonna immediately start up. No, it's pulled the sulfur again. It keeps trashing. Alright, so it stops trashing the things that I want it to. I need you. Grabs from and inserts into certain slots. I'm checking my setup on this again. Top export 7, 8. Begin exporting. Ugh, robot arms are a pain in the ass. So the sulfur went back once more. And the hydrogen do the robot arms yoink things and push them in a block away, and then push them a block away into the next machine, or they just grab them for storage? So the way the robot arm works is it grabs from a specific slot. The idea is I can't send both the sulfur and the hydrogen back to the chem lab because the sulfur will clog the machine. I suppose I could do something like use a type filter and then filter out the sulfur dust, but wasn't what I was expecting to have to do. It really doesn't want to pull out of there. North, top. No, 8. Save. And then 7. Save. Like, oh wait, hang on. Did it go? No, it pulled the sulfur. Okay, wait. Was it just not saving properly? These arms are really funky. Okay. Alright, now it's working. And then the sulfur, I guess, at some point in this process is going to get chunked out into the trash. I guess we'll see in a second. It should pop out and probably pop into my inventory. It's going to take a long time to go through this. North. Come on. I don't know why it's still sitting in there. They only pull it once every 20 seconds, so it should take them a bit. Yeah, but it should have gone by now. Well, the top is working. I don't know. What slot is this? We had it moving out of there earlier. Oh, maybe because it doesn't have a place to eject to? Because it's looking to put it in an inventory? Let's try that. Yeah, I think it just because I didn't have a trash can sitting there, it didn't have an inventory to send it to. So the same thing would be done over here as well, with an additional electrolyzer. And a trash can, well, I'm not sure where, but somewhere in here. I'd probably have to power it down and underground. Oh, there's pipes under there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'd be nice if the slots told you what numbers they were on a tooltip. It would be really nice, but it's not. It doesn't do that. I guess I could do like a trash can over here and then use like a power conduit or something here. Not sure yet. Or no, I could do the trash can on the top. It'll output to a trash can on top. Oh wait, no, I can't do on top. I could maybe be able to pull it out of the face. You can, I think, you can't normally put stuff in through the face, but I think you can attach a cover that will do it. I don't know. I'm just going to leave this down here for the time being. I think we will throw some hydrogen, a big stack of hydrogen into the heavy fuel and let that keep going for a bit. I'm going to have to also use these at some point. That's fine. Let's, yeah, like I said, take a stack of hydrogen and put it in the heavy fuel side, because this, the light fuel is currently automated now. Slowly, but it is currently automated. Honestly, it's fine that it's slowly automated because I don't have the capacity of light fuel coming in. Actually, I can put some of the sulfuric light back in there now. Or, no, the only thing I can do with this is... Yeah, I can't do anything with it other than just turn it into regular light fuel. So let's throw that in there, and let's throw that in there, and boom, I'm done with all that. Okay. So, we will let that go for a while. I'm going to put this distillery away. Where did we leave off? I kind of got distracted for a bit because I wanted to just make sure my oil was processing and not being wasted. How is this all doing? It's still going. Alright, cool. Building a beautiful world, I say. I've built a barn. A very rudimentary barn, and that's it. My clean room exists. I think... Outward expansion? I think I'm gonna go for it. Let's grab some cobblestone. Because we're building a wall. Let's grab the builder's backpack, I think. No, it's Digger's. Digger's backpack. Receiving. And let me put some, put that away. Oh boy, we're getting bigger. Hello, gravel ore. Let's see, let's get some chunks on. I like how the sword I got off a Ninja Zombie from like episode 3 is still in my hotbar. It is like my primary sword at this point. I don't even remember where I got it. I might have gotten it out of one of the dungeons, one of the roguelike dungeons. We haven't been back to those in ages at this point. I could do with some adventuring again. 2 chunks out? 2 chunks out should be good for now. Oh, hello. No, I gotta keep going. Almost. It's this corner. Yeah. cherry tree. I guess I'll have to replant this. Okay. Something I should think about, though, is do I want to flatten? I might want to flatten more of this, honestly. This is pretty tall. Yeah, I want to flatten. So I kind of made that wall way higher up than I intended. We're in big landscaping project territory. Call your best contractor, because we are landscaping. This is the boring part, but this is the necessary part. I would say there are a number of boring parts in this game, but it's okay. I should have turned on my, oh, my backpack is getting full. I should have turned on my voiding thing this time. I don't need this much dirt. Let me go grab it. Also, while we're landscaping, when it turns night, I need to actually go to bed so that I don't have a whole bunch of stuff spawning all over the place. Who doesn't love earth moving? Yeah. Oh, bro, I don't have cauliflower? Oh, I should have cauliflower. Okay. I wonder how the voiding drop filter and the cobblestone the resupply interact. This tree's gonna be floating here. Am I the asshole for complaining about my neighbor, who is encroaching my land by building a big wall and even doing massive mining operations in his, mine backyard? When you think about it, Minecraft is a very libertarian game. Libertarian in the classical definition, not the stupid modern interpretations. Look, this whole plot of land belongs to Gunk anyway, so we'll just have to ask him. Oh, I'm out of food. Oh, there was a real tree hiding in all of that bush. Honestly, Minecraft wears its argument on its sleeve. It's telling you right there. Whose craft? Mine. Should be no surprise. That neighbor should have known. Time to go to bed. We're also gonna have to tear down the inner wall. I could bring my sleeping bag, come to think of it. I don't know where I put that thing. Maybe it's... Yeah, there it is. I'll just use this. Creepers are basically Karens that get too angry when confronted. Just saying. I think I can agree to that one. This is an annoying... kind of an annoying landscape down in here. I think I filled in half of this land before. This is pretty rough down in there. I could, like, set up gun emplacements and stuff, but I don't really want to have to deal with them. Oh, I'm out of cobblestone finally. Ow. Ah, for old time's sake. I didn't even realize that was there. Let's grab some food while we're over here. Do I have anything good? Some things never change. I don't really have any good food. I haven't been cooking. Oh, that chest is full now. In Minecraft, you don't have to be OSHA compliant. But you can't say we didn't warn you. Those are some really bad, like, foods. They're not going to keep me full at all. But I just need to have something somewhere. These are bad foods that won't keep me full, I say to myself as I load my bag up with Doritos and Whoppers. Like the malted milk candy Whoppers. Yeah, those. Ow! I did it again. I swear, not on purpose. I haven't had one of those malted milk Whoppers in a long time. Mostly because I just don't really care about them too much. They are fine. What am I here for? I'm here for torches, actually. I like Whoppers. Always been my favorite movie candy. More power to you. Just not for me. Hello, fresh off going to the moon in Final Fantasy XIV. Looking forward to seeing you get closer to doing the same here. Not today, sadly. We are in the middle of building. A lot of landscaping, in fact. Although we did do a little bit of, like, machine stuff earlier. We set up the oil drilling rig. We set up the oil drilling rig. I forgot to tab back over to my stream after looking at my old world for a hint. And so I spent a good, like, 7 minutes with a frozen-looking stream, not realizing what I'd done. Until somebody finally mentioned that... What happened? None of the chickens are in danger. Or hurt. I might have murdered that one on accident. Okay. To put torches up on the top wall too. And then I also got to go down and around and make sure that nothing can hop up onto the wall. Won't fault anyone for not liking my weirdo candy. Whoppers are kind of like sunflower seeds where you randomly get one that comes out wrong and it's real nasty. I didn't know that about Whoppers or sunflower seeds. Oh, right. Hammer. I also like sunflowers, though. Gambling with my snacks. quietly contemplating landscaping. I'm contemplating going and getting more sunflower seeds, but I really shouldn't. They're way more sodium I need these days. Yeah, that's definitely a thing to pay attention to. They might be good, but they're not good for you, necessarily. Better for you than Whoppers, though. I mean, I guess so. I feel like Whoppers feel like such a nothing candy to me, though, that I wouldn't have... I would also believe somebody if they said that, like, it turns out Whoppers are actually healthy for you in some weird way. So the part where I've dug up and kind of created a big platform is a little bit annoying. I'm probably going to have to fill in a hill here. What can I say? I like malt. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm probably going to have to fill in a hill. Like, make this wide and flat to work with. So, like, over to... like, I don't know how far. Like, here, maybe? Or maybe like here. Basically just raising it up to this top part. Like, all the way up to here. Probably gonna have to, I'm gonna have to raise the wall too. No more all ramen weekends. Realizing what. Speaking of sodium, actually realizing what I had to cut from my diet to reduce my intake really hurts. Yeah, no more ramen, all ramen weekends. I used to frequently get canned meatball stew when I didn't feel like making proper food. Issue is, that's like 80% daily sodium in one can. Ugh. I like to make jokes that I'm a growing boy. But yeah, I understand. I can still get high sodium food every now and then, but still have to check the numbers. That's reasonable. There are times I kind of wish I had like more stories to tell. I don't think I really have any in the same way that like a lot of people seem to do or streams have to do. It's not that I'm uninteresting or that I think of myself as uninteresting. It's just that I don't think I have like a lot of stories. Because, like, I'm sitting here, I'm just like, man, if I had something else to say, to talk about, I would be doing that right now. That's fine, I suppose. I don't need to have a story. I don't need to be running a constant conversation. But it's just like thoughts. You make yourself think that you gotta do it. It's fine, my life is boring too. Like, my life is decent. I enjoy it. There's nothing really going on wrong or nothing. But, yeah, it's just this feeling like, oh, I don't live an exciting life in the same way that I feel like other people do. And I don't know that I'm envious of it, but it does make it sound like I don't do much. If ever asked. Like, oh, what'd you get up to lately? But I guess it's not, I actually know, that's not really, like, I guess the other thing is, like, I don't have stories to tell. Somebody was talking, I was talking with somebody at work today, and the joke was made that the story they were telling would make for a great dad story, because it was like, oh yeah, one of my coworkers was describing a story of her brothers, or that led to like the brother getting like in a go-kart accident or something like that. And like I'm not looking for that kind of like excitement in my life because I don't want to into a go-kart accident. But the point being, like, the come out of it okay in the end, like, and just like the idea of that's a, you know, you can tell your kids about how not to be stupid like your old man was or something. And I don't really have any kinds of stories in that regard. I could never make it as a streamer. Half my life would have to be off limits because of patient confidentiality. Oof. Yeah, no, well, I appreciate that. That's a major consideration on your part, you know? I appreciate that you're doing your job. I don't know what I'm going to put down here. It does feel like I should fill some of it in, though. I guess some of the other thing is like some of the stories that I have are from when I was a lot younger, and as time goes by, I don't remember all that. I don't remember all of them or all the details of it. But it's like stuff from me, trips I took in Boy Scouts, like things I did there. Like I remember them, but I don't at the same time. I don't remember everything that went on. Do I keep that tree or chop it? I'm gonna chop it. And then I guess there's also just like a nagging feeling that like I spent a lot of my youth just kind of like doing my own thing. Like I didn't have an exciting life outside of like, well, I mean Boy Scouts were fun. There's nothing wrong with them and the time that I spent there. But it's just I don't know. I don't know. There's like a part of me that's like weirdly envious for a life I never led, but I don't really want it. I don't like really miss it. I guess it's just like, yeah, you think I think I compare myself a bit too much. I'm comparing myself in this scenario too much to like other streamers who have like a million things that they seem to talk about, and they draw upon stories from all over their past. And I don't know how much of it is true. I assume a lot of people are telling the truth because, or at least like the biggest ones are probably telling the truth because there's no like nothing to be gained other than clout, but you already got like tons of, like the person I'm thinking of here is specifically like Vinny Vinesauce, because he's just like he's very he presents himself very real, and I think he is in that regard. And well, I guess I'll get that while I'm here. Yeah, no, he's just he's got stories to tell for ages, and it's a good thing he does because he's like a streamer, a giant streamer and all that. So he kind of needs to have stuff in mind, stuff to talk about. Which works out in the end for him. But I know that I've definitely heard him say like, "Oh, you know, this is a story. I've probably told this one before, or whatever." So certainly after a while, he's gonna repeat. And that's to be expected of anybody trying to tell stories. Did I get fished by a zombie? Yes. There's fishing zombies. That's the stuff behind me trying to chase me down and get in my inventory. Yep. Come on, game. Congratulations, I'm normal. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really know why I think I want this, or want more, or whatever. But, I think it's just this, I think it's just comes with, well, this. Doing streams, you want to come across as relatable and whatever. Like relatable but also like just have stuff to talk about and things to say to people. I don't know. It doesn't bother me that much. I mean, there's just times where it's like, oh, I wish I could tell more people about stuff. Or I wish I had more stuff to tell people. I think some of it also comes with larger, like if I'm sitting here on my own, like we are kind of right now, and, you know, it's relatively quiet, there aren't tons of people around. Are not all asking questions or whatever. When you're a big streamer, like let's use Vinny again as an example, you got people from all over just like asking you stuff, like just asking questions, making comments in chat, doing all whatever. And so it's like, all right, well I'll answer that again or whatever. And so you just kind of get the people asking similar stuff. And I know it causes, like, it makes some people pretty annoyed. Because you're like, yeah, you're sitting there asking the same things over and over. I knew enough, artist streams and stuff like that, where they have, you know, like, they have their own frequently asked questions section. It's like, don't ask me about this. I already talk about this and that. Like, I understand. It can be frustrating. You don't want to have to sit there and answer the same things over and over. And the life of a streamer, big popular one, is probably exactly that. Do I want that? No. Not really. Not exactly. Do I want to grow as a channel and have more people hanging around and thinking that, like, the stuff I do is fun? Of course. Do I want that because there's more money involved? To some extent, obviously, but, like, I'm not really doing it for that reason. So, like, if I really wanted to sit here and, like, grind out the YouTube fun bucks or whatever, then like I could, I guess, devote my time to that, but that's not what I want. I just want to be doing a fun thing and hanging out with folks. Just gotta get real into some niche outdoor hobby. Sometimes I swear Binyat's chat is farming aura, and sometimes you just want your chat to be sane. Yeah, I mean, and I appreciate that the way that everybody in here is. It works out. Appreciate that. Like, these streams, these Minecraft ones especially, are nice because it's like, it does very much feel like a hangout. Like, we're just here. Just kind of doing whatever. Chatting. Making progress in video game, but like, it's like, it is the purpose, but it's in the background. It's like almost not even important. Vibe to the block noise, the item music. I just want to hear the sick Forge Hammer beats. Ha! Yeah, I don't get to do the Forge Hammer beats the same way I used to. Let's make sure that there's no way for something to hop up and in here. Yep, like right here. And right here, you can hop. They can hop right up and over. And we're back in my regular base area, or original base area. Trans rights. So, okay, now we have this area off to the side here. At some point I'm probably going to have to like go and expand out this side too. Maybe just make a big base that keeps stretching back this way. I don't know. This isn't exactly the flattest area to be building in. If we get into certain like things in the game, we may want to like, I may need to have like a secondary base. I have no idea. I've never done something like that in this because it's so like you kind of build up one area. Demolish the village, make it a parking lot. So I don't know what I'm putting over here yet. I could do like I did in my old world and have my magic thing sitting kind of in a wall. But I don't know. I kind of don't really need this big rubber, this rubber tree farm any longer. I set it up, but I only ended up using it a little bit. I didn't use it anywhere near as much as I did in my other world. I don't know what the difference was, but I guess I just moved out of Steam and low voltage much faster. Let's take stock of where we are. Put more stuff away and just kind of... Finding the Slime Island early probably helped. Yeah, I suppose that could have done it. Hello, welcome back. Thank you for strawberries. Are they good?
Yeah, they're actually pretty good this time.
Excellent.
I don't know when they're in season here.
I don't either. So you bring me strawberries and you're going to eat them too?
I should just buy the big pack of strawberries. How about a little pack this time?
Everyone loves a big magical tower. I'll let you read that however you like. You should save some of those strawberries from milkshakes unless you don't want to clean the blender, in which case go hog wild. Let's see. Not much left, not much time left. I'm probably not going to stick around for 222 much longer. Nice flint. But we're still going for a little bit more. I'm trying to just planning, really. What do I want to do next? I know I want to do magic. So what's the best place for me to do magic? The easiest answer is just like some underground area. You know, like just do it underground. Don't even worry about it. But that's just like not as fun. I think maybe I will tear down the rubber tree farm because, like I said, it's not really that useful to me anymore. I don't have it yet, but there is a crop called stickweed, which gives me sugarcane and sticky resin at the same time, if I can get it, which is apparently not too hard to get, but I don't know, if I remember right, it was really weird and weirdly hard for me to get the first time I played. So let's say I put that there. The next thing would be, like I said, I'm thinking about big power generator, or big power generation area. Or like power / fuel. Maybe the fuel is fine to be created here for now. But in the future, I'll probably want to take it from here and put it somewhere else. might want a high voltage distillery here. On a turbo generator. My stainless steel can't be done, can it? No. I was gonna say. This is just gonna take a long time until we make some high voltage energies. And, the next tier of coil. Well, I wouldn't say that we really beautified the area very much. We certainly tore it down. But, I guess I've got something to work with for a little bit, you know? Question mark. I've at least planned out for the future. This is the sort of thing I probably would have done on my own. Probably should have done on my own. But I didn't really know where to go from here, so I just kind of kept going with this. I was going to ask, what's the tree prison for? This one? Over here? Oh, this... Yeah, I was saying, this is the rubber tree farm. So this was what allowed me to get sticky resin. I just had it set up so it was easy to stand on top of here and get the high spots whenever they would appear. But I don't think I need that much sticky resin. So I think, like I was saying, I might tear this down and use this space over here for doing Thumbcraft magic stuff. Need to make food. What have I not yet eaten? Little snacks. Start from the bottom. More jellies, more candies, toasted coconut. These are all small. Broth, steamed spinach, spring salad. Steamed peas. I'm making mushy peas. Sesame snaps. Scrambled egg. Sausage. You might have to cook that sausage. No? You just use this, you just eat this. You can make sausage rolls. Toad in the hole, Yorkshire pudding. Rice cakes. I have not eaten a raw fish. Pumpkin muffins. Raw potato chips. Ew. Potato cakes. Delicious. Popcorn. Plum smoothie. Okay, that's some food to keep me going. Pumpkin muffins sound real good. Yeah, they do. They do. Where is all this? It's just hanging out in there? Okay. Gold dust. Gold ore. It's gonna look a bit silly in the end because I'm about to do way too much. It's gonna create nuggets. We're gonna create way too many nuggets. It's fine though. I have a reason behind my madness. Alright, let's... I'm not going to build any more stuff right now. I think we are just going to try to do a little bit more of something here. Let's finish up for the day by doing... let's see, can I make these yet? I have to stop off. I could get this going while I'm waiting. Nitrogen? I don't have that much nitrogen. How much do I actually have? Fluorine? Oh no, I do have some. Nitrogen, 8,000. And then I need 64 of this, and 2 small crystals, and a phosphorus dust. 8 phosphorus dust. I gotta go downstairs and eject the super tank. I would love to just have like the tank input down here. I could probably get it with item and fluid conduits, honestly. Oh, I need like a piece of terror wart. Otherwise I'm gonna get just destroyed. Trying to carry that thing around. Yeah, also because I have to keep doing this. Let me throw that down there, eat the terror wart, and then get that pipe back on there. So the way that these conduits work, from what I can recall... Ooh, oh no, I don't... Oh no, I don't have the wrench. I forgot to make the wrench. That's back in here. Yeah. The Yeta wrench. Electrical steel gear. Or basic, no, it's electrical steel gear. Ender sounds. Electrical steel gear and electrical steel ingots. Alright. One big gear. Please. Okay. Yet another wrench. Yet a wrench. Alright, so let's try this one more time. I need a fluid pipe, fluid conduit, coming out of the bottom there, and then going through here. But I also need an item one passing through that way. The fluid? Fluid conduit should be... Ah, piss. Oh. Off. Then that one should also be off. Oh wait, I can do this. I don't need it. I don't need the other wrench. Fluid goes like down through here. So basically the idea is it can pass straight through. They can occupy the same spot. So it should be possible to have the fluid going up and down. So I want you looking up. You exporting properly? Very slowly. Are you working? Oxygen gas? No. Oh, is it because... No. What direction am I facing? North. Help. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I think I have to come around to this side. Can I get it to not have a specific direction? Can I just have it go through? Oh my god. Why are these are a pain. It is very nice that they can do this, however. Basic fluid conduits can't pump upwards. I need pressurized conduits. I did not even know that. Needs specific junctions to import-export. I mean, what I can do, even if it's if it's not as pretty, I can run the item pipe out the other direction instead. Like, I need to go and make more real quick, but... I'll have to move the type filter. Well, maybe I won't. like... like this, and then I'd just be able to run normal fluid pipe up directly in. That's probably best, just because, I don't know, I've never really used Ender IO that much, and clearly it is being kind of complicated to me right now. I could swap the location of the input hatch and bus. I could, but I feel like I want the bus where it is because I'm using that more. So I can do that, but then I can also... Can I do... I'm pulling it back? No, I'm pulling it out of the pipe. I would actually need to have a pump on this. Do I have a basic pump hanging around? I do. It's not a great pump, but... for the moment... Oh wait, hang on. The high voltage fluid tank that I had on there earlier should have... yeah, it does have. It has a pump sitting on top of it. I can grab off of there. Because I was basically doing this exact same thing before. Where I was just swapping the pump. Put that on. So I do that, and if I'm set this on import, it'll pull back out of there. Oh, is it using it? Oh, it's using it. So what, is it not pulling back? It's only pulling out of the pipes, isn't it? Last time it worked was because I had thing on. I'd have to install it directly on the hatch. And then I'd have it set to import most of the time. Oh, wait. Can I get it to export? Or wait. No, this is, yeah, export. Get it to leave. So I'd have to just come up to the pump and tell it to void all of its stuff, just so I can clear out. Oh, it's constantly trying to. Is it trying to pull this in and out? Oh, it was just bouncing. Lock? No. I have it locked. Okay. Oh, shit. Right. The pump isn't actually... I can't really use the pump to... I can't stop the pump. Man, this ain't gonna work either. If I do this, it'll pull the nitrogen back in there, I guess. And then it'll try to pull the oxygen out? Ah, whatever. It'll work for the purposes of doing this one thing. Alright, fine. I'm finally done with that. What's going on here? Oh, it doesn't have oxygen to continue. Okay. That's fine. We're making this. What circuit does it need to be on? 3. So we're gonna make a phosphorus dope monocrystalline silicon bowl. It's gonna take 10 minutes to make. In the meantime, put that back and let the other one work. I just don't want to deal with it. I'd have to move it to somewhere else. I'm so happy about the idea of just getting this done. In the meantime, I've spent like 10 minutes just trying to troubleshoot the damn thing. So that's gonna cook up. Hey, we got a bag to open. Medium voltage. 32 polyethylene. Alright. I'm gonna turn that into sheets. Anything else in there? No. Copper dust. Oh, that's right. We need to make a chem lab. We don't have much time. Damn it, we don't really have that much time. Like, I should be ending right around now. That messing around with the furnace took longer than I thought. Honestly, it's probably not for the worst to stop here. I won't really be able to progress on my own, but maybe I'll be able to build some stuff or whatever. Because the next set of stuff, we got to do a chem reactor because we have to make. We want to be going down and doing some of this stuff that's in here. There's like a whole tree over this way that's related to the clean room, and we need to progress over there by getting chem reactor and eyes of ender. This has all been going all right, I guess. Yeah. slowly making more fuel. Honestly, what I could do to speed this up... Oh no, it's the robot arms. No, I could speed it up just by doing one much faster conveyor. Because that'll at least push the pieces over there much quicker. Instead of every 20 seconds, it's one every 1 second. So while my sulfuric fuel still won't be piling up fast enough because I need a better distillery. Actually, what does it take to make the distillery? Oh, I gotta do a turbo combustion and a distillery. I don't know. I think I just need to wrap up. Because there's enough stuff that like kind of needs to be done in a bunch of different locations. I had one sitting in here. Damn. There's enough stuff that's just kind of sitting around that's like I just need to like do a bunch of things. I'm really bad at talking right now. I could build and I want to be on camera for a bunch of this other high voltage stuff. So we didn't really make too much progress today, but you know, we put down a few things. We built a few machines. Can I even make this yet? I can make the large sifter. I gotta make the advanced sifting machine, but I can make this. We're not gonna do this right now. Absolutely not. I gotta make a whole bunch of Eglin steel, which we have not done at all yet. We don't even know what the hell that is. What the hell is Eglin steel? So, I gotta do that. Always more to do in this pack. Gotta say, I love the base aesthetics much better than the cave base in the server I play on. I try. I like having the outdoors right there because it feels like I'm not just sitting around underground in a cave. I like having a finished floor and a finished basement, and like I like my blast furnace room for being different and looking nice. Yeah. The clean room is almost ready to be fully operational. We're very close at this point, and I'm happy about that. How do I make this one? Clean room and MV. I might have to play around with some of my power generation in there for at least just for a moment. Just to get the thing I need to get. Probably why it was telling me to get a high or set up a medium voltage into there. We might be messing around with a clean room setup next time. Anyway, yeah. I think I shall leave it here because there's too much to get into and I don't want to start any of it right now. So, yeah, I think that'll do it. Thank you all for watching, and the next time we come back, we will do more with the clean room, do more with the circuitry, and just see what happens from there. Anyway, yeah, that'll do. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.